You guys want to see the future of golf? I realize change is hard, but the reality is nobody swings like the guys did in the 60s and 70s. Think about Johnny Miller and Weiskopf and Watson with the big lateral slide. Now, again, I understand that Scotty Scheffler has a big lateral movement, but now imagine trying to teach the average Joe how to have that kind of balance and stability and speed and control with that footwork. You might as well teach everybody to swing like Jim Furyk. That pattern is just simply not going to be matched by most golfers. So I love Scheffler's swing. He's a fantastic athlete. He has a great move. But the reality is what you've seen in the golf swing in the past is going to change, just like it did from the 70s with the big old reverse C. That's gone. This is what you're going to see more of in the future. Understanding how to use fascia rather than muscle power is what gives you effortless power. And this is exactly what I've been showing in these recent reels. I'm not saying that lateral movement is bad by any means. It has a great benefit to it. But understanding a trail side pattern rather than a lead side pattern, like Hogan talked about in his book, is going to help most golfers learn how to swing the club with power much faster, because you're not learning how to use the non-dominant side of your body, you're learning how to use the dominant side of your body. And that's exactly what this young kid is doing here. This is coiling around the right leg, loading the core, supinating the right hand, and letting that fascial line snap the body back to the ball. Notice how he's never trying to make a big lateral move. Again, when you load the fascia correctly and you coil correctly, you will recenter. But you can see he's definitely not pushing off of his right leg to move his hips laterally toward the target. Again, there's some lateral movement. But what's really happening here, if you understand how the fascial lines work, this is all just happening automatically for him. He's not trying to push back off the right foot toward the target. In fact, as I've talked about, he's pushing his left foot back. Look how his left leg's already straight and the club's 3 feet from the ball. He's squishing the bug here. His arms are doing nothing. They're being brought down by the body. And then he's going to be able to snap that release with massive power. This is very different than how the golf swing has traditionally been taught. But if you're stuck trying to learn a lead side pattern and not doing very well with it, this is going to make your life probably 1,000 times easier, because you're using the dominant side of your body, your dominant hand, your dominant leg, the dominant side of your body. And for most people, it's just much faster to learn this, and you're going to have much more power because you're using the dominant, more powerful side of your body.